السلام عليكم ورحمة الله، حياكم جميعا بالحلقة الثانية من تختيم دراوجن. قصة اللعبة انه جايين ندور على واحدة اسمها بيتي، وتكون اخت هذا الشخص اللي موجود، فجاي هو وبنته يدورون عليها بمدينة ساحلية جميلة جدا جدا جدا، كثير حلوة المدينة هذه، لكن قد ما هي جميلة جدا بنفس الوقت فيها غموض جدا كبير. ما فيها ولا واحد عايش، سكانها ما ندري وينهم. وصادفنا قصة عن بنت صغيرة ما أدري قتلت أو ماتت بالخطأ، حادث يعني، اسمها دروث I think. لا والله ما تعشيت يا حبي، ما جاي على بالي كثير، فاترككم مع هاي المقدمة وراح أجيب لي شغلة سريعة كلها معكم. يا الله. يلا يا اخوان، يلا يلا يلا. بسم الله. وصلنا اليوم الثالث. حبيبي يا دلير منور. اوكي صحينا من النوم، اذكر امس هذه شفناها وما حصلنا البنت، صح؟
I will find you again.
سوف اجدك مرة ثانية. ظاهر انها كانت ضايعة من قبل مرة ولقاها.
Lissy?
I'm upstairs.
اوكي. طلعت مو ضايعة، بنت فوق موجودة.
Betty? Is that you?
يا بيض.
This is her room. Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment
هذه غرفة
she lived a
روث،
perfectly happy life,
البنت الصغيرة.
and nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever. Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look. There's still no sign of the Fretlands.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
What's the point of this? I should be looking for Betty.
I hate you sometimes.
ايش قد بيض هذه؟
She made her bed that morning. Before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth?
بس احنا جايين ندور على بيتي، ايش دخلنا في هذه؟
Draugen.
Hey, the
دراوجن.
undead monster from those folk tales you read.
What an odd book for a child to have.
I don't know. Children love scary stories. This looks interesting. Read some of it to me, please.
اسم اللعبة على هذه دراوجن. اسم وحش.
In Norwegian folklore, the appearance of Draugen, the reanimated
Draugen.
corpse of a drowned mariner, heralds death. Draugen haunts the Black Seas in a shattered boat. The beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester, but instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice. Draugen has the power to enter the dreams of the living. If you wake from such a dream, you have been spared, though someone close to you... That's enough of that. It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Do you think Draugen took our boat? Maybe he's out there, on the fjord, waiting for nightfall so he can return to shore.
No.
And your soul lacks poetry, Edward Charles Harden. I pity you.
منو قال لك انها تبوت انسان؟ هذا شمس وسرمد يقولون انسان، انا دائما اقول عنه ريبوت هذا. بوت من اسمه معروف يعني، بس هم الله يسامحهم شمس وسرمد يقولون عنه إنسان. دراوجن هذا يا إخوان وحش يعيش بالمي، كان يقتل الصيادين والقراصنة والهذول بالسفن، وعنده القدرة انه يدخل باحلام الشخص، بحيث انه اول ما يصحى هذا الشخص اوكي يسحبه لعنده. ايش دخلني انتوا تقولون انه انسان؟ انا اقول انه روبوت مو انسان.
Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. Ruth
هذا
never
شوفي
finished this. What does that spell?
دورة البنت هذه
Banelson.
رسمة، هذه الرسمة
Is that figure supposed to
دراوجن
be?
جايب لها
It's
صندوق.
creepy. It looks a bit like the Draugen in her book.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see. Pull it out.
هذا البوكس اللي موجود بالرسمة نفسه، خلينا نشوف ايش قصة شو اسمه الصندوق هذا. روبن.
What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
جايب لها صندوق من ايام الفايكنج، في نقود
They belong in a
عملات
museum.
الفايكنج
Looks like Ruth
وشعارهم،
had her own private museum.
قديمة جدا هذه.
Child have these artifacts.
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys.
غريبة، من وين جابت الصندوق هذا؟ في اشياء قديمة جدا جدا يعني اثرية، هذه تسوى ثروة.
Came from her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
A dig, a grave.
غريب.
Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do... terrible
ناكلها
things.
جوس. غريب، من وين جابت الصندوق هذا؟
This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one
هذه
side of the
الكنيسة اللي
drive,
شفناها أول شيء.
Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
هي ما يطمن. الفايكنج هذه ترى جدا قديمة أثرية، تسوى ثروة هذه. بس هي طفلة صغيرة ورسمة إنه الوحش هو اللي جاب لها إياه. دراوجن هذا. لازم نتحرى عن موضوع دراوجن، ما أقدر أطلع. الظاهر في إشي لازم أشوفه. الدبدوب. اوكي هذه هذه رسمة نفسها وهي محصلة الصندوق.
Cave. Or the...
كهف.
It could be. But what did she find?
Her Viking treasure. Of course.
طيب إذا حصلتها بكهف.
That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children
هذا اللي على
are
اليمين
more
سايمون
cycled
اللي شعره أصفر،
for teddy bear.
وهذه روث. بس يقول
There's a
مستحيل
story
إنه
here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
إنه
She
سايمون
didn't
قتل
imagine
روث.
the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic
This is
events.
what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled. The village was troubled, and...
Huh?
Is that a bell?
The church bell. Someone's here.
كنيسة.
Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
جرس
She's in
الكنيسة.
trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other
امشي روحي.
I told you I'm not sure
جرس
that was
الكنيسة.
anything. Come on.
لا وين تهت أنا؟ الله بعجيش. نروح نشوف جرس الكنيسة. رايحين نكتشف. واحد قاعد يلعب بالجرس. شت.
All these fresh graves.
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not
سكتي
Can you
تفلسفين.
read boards? See anyone?
No.
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
طيب مو شايف شيء.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me the
I'm here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
بدي شيلها وخلصني.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old
ليش هي سكتت البنية؟
Betty? Are you here? Hello?
دور
This is
على
Edward
أختها.
Harden. I'm looking for my sister,
Stop
Elizabeth.
shouting, Edward. We're alone. What's this rope for?
The bell.
أها.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
غريبة. إذا كان هذا
No one.
حبل اللي مربوط بالجرس.
I'm telling you. It's ghosts. So what
وكان
happened to
الجرس
the
يدق.
hunchback of Grovik?
وما شفنا حد واقف يهز الجرس صح؟
There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
The church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. Lissy. Look. Betty's gloves.
حصلنا الجلوفز.
Definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She
Pete's
got these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she...
هذه البيتي.
She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make
Breadcrumbs.
sense.
She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves. Her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a
Betty
labyrinth.
would have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill. What happened here?
The sign on the...
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths. The church book, a record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
هذا في الناس اللي ماتوا.
Tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
وين اروح؟
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation.
طريق الحب حبيبي منور.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times, for he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Olden English?
بس طلع مو مكتوب
I
فيها
happen to
شيء
know the verse
للأسف.
by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
For he is our peace, who hath made both one.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
أي. طب الكتاب هذا اللي مكتوب فيه الناس اللي ماتوا، بس الظاهر واحد ماخذ الصفحة هذه.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to team me.
لازم ندور عليهم. 4 صفحات مو موجود. هاي الصفحة الثانية.
I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are. The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most.
دقيقة.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe.
انزلي يا بنت، احنا بالكنيسة. تستهبلين؟ وهاي حصلت بعد صفحة.
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
هلا محمد منصور. هلا حبيبي.
Tilly Verandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Well, they were
هاي
twin
الصفحة
brothers.
الثالثة، بقينا واحدة بس.
You found another one? Just one more page missing.
هسه حصلها. دقيقة.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
هذا شنو؟ اوه هاي مليانة
2 for
اسماء.
2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
اقسم بالله اني
Stop being so gosh.
اتنرفز من هالبنت هذه. حدا يشيلها عني.
Bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put the.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the 3rd Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this.
هلا مصطفى حبيبي.
Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing also mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the
اوكي
next,
روث ميتة.
Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead?
حتى سايمون ميت يا اخوان.
He drowned. The day
غرق.
after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed
حتى
as
سايمون
cause of
مات
every
مقتول.
Maybe there really was.
واحد ظاهر رماه بالبحر
death.
غرق.
Changed after Ruth and Simon.
هلا بركان انجل حبيبي.
Where there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to the
مخلصة
name
بث
of
بوبجي.
For a
Traitor.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice. What if
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty?
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going?
ما دخلك راح اشوف بيتي.
Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. Where is it?
وين اجدد واحد وينه؟
I don't see it. They all look the same. Ah.
وينه؟ هذا هو.
This one. It's unmarked.
What are you doing? Have you
يمشي
gone
نقلع مالك دخل.
completely mad?
مستحيل تكون ميتة.
Edward,
لازم
stop
اتأكد.
it!
Thank God. It's not her.
مو هي طلعت.
It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister
Or
like
what?
that.
Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing
يا اخوان حدا يناولني كار او مسدس.
with what's left of it.
خليني ادفنها جنب هذا اللي تحته.
Just leave me be.
Fine.
See?
ها؟
Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back.
ليسي؟ أليس؟
I need you.
اخوان اختفت. هذا خبر حلو وخبر مو حلو بنفس الوقت. ما ادري افرح لو ازعل. وين راحت؟
Lissy? Where are you? Lissy? Alice? Alice, please.
يلا أليس
Come
وينك؟
back to me. Where are you? Don't leave me. Lissy? Where are you? Lissy? Alice? Alice, please.
وين راحت؟
Come back to me.
منو زعلها؟ والله بيني وبينكم شيء يفرح وشيء يزعل بنفس الوقت. يعني أنا فرحان إنها راحت، أزعجت أهلي وهي تبى قرقر 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 قرقر. طيب شلون ننزل؟
Where are you? Don't leave me.
شكلك راح ترجع الطريق كله.
Lissy?
الله يسامحك دنيا وآخرة، طريق مقفل. عليكم السلام.
Lissy?
هذا قبر منه.
Alice?
معقول داخل الكنيسة؟
Alice, please. Come back to me. I was afraid you left me.
هذه
Now listen to me. No!
لا.
Where are you?
هذه شو تريد توصل لي يعني؟
Lissy.
شلون تختفي وتطلع؟
Hey. Lissy, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty.
I care.
طبعا بيتي، أنا جاي أدور عليها، جاي أدور على وجهك.
And it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was.
Don't.
You deserve to be alone.
ولا عبود يا حبيبي. زعلنا أليس، يلا.
Don't leave me. Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet, your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles
لا
Harden.
أنت بسز.
I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase.
Now, be reasonable.
بس منو هذه؟ والله ما أنا عارف. أنا شو وضعها؟ وين راحت؟
Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago.
لا يا أليس، وحدي الله، حد ينزلها يا جوكر، اطلع لها.
Please listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No.
دعم.
Oh, Alice, what have you done? Please be all right. Please don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed.
تقول أبوك وأمك راح يحسون بالعار.
They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, my child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No,
من هذه
never. I never forget.
كان يحلم
I
يمكن.
am never alone.
اليوم الرابع.
Wake up, Edward. Stop hiding.
من هذه؟
Where you go, we go, Edward. You cannot hide from us.
تقول له وين ما تروح أنا وراك.
Alice
ما
is
تقدر
not here.
تختل.
Bring her back. Please. I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you.
أوه بعدين.
Lissy. Oh.
هذه الكفوف. شكلنا راح نجمعها تجميع كلها. يا وين راحت؟ ليسي؟
Lissy. Please. Lissy. Listen. You can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger, Edward.
كل شوي تطلعي لي؟
My father.
Alice does not want to speak with you.
ليش؟ تقول أليس ما تريد تكلمك، ليش؟
Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course, I... Hear me out. Alice, don't go. I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, Teddy Bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his
أبوه
own son
انتحر
had
انتحار.
turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
هناكل. البيضة تقول لأبوك هذا السبب خلى أبوك ينتحر. ترى المسدس براسه.
I gave you this jacket. Betty, you were here.
هذه مفتاحها. زين الدين، هلا حبي، نور نورك يا غالي.
Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Alice, be reasonable. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, look. Her jacket. I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday,
Jesus
which means
Christ,
Betty was
Teddy.
here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday.
Betty,
she must have...
Betty. You love Betty more than you love
بعدين
us.
معكم.
But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
We'll never be the same.
لا ما جا دورها هسه.
She does not want you.
Who are you talking
Why do you
about?
think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Damn.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
Not us. We're always here for
I
you.
beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You
يلا امشي.
want to be alone?
يس.
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
شو نقول انت وياها؟
Lissy. Come back. Please.
تستهبل، انت طلبت انه تضل لحالك. مو قلت لهم روحوا؟ اريد اظل لوحدي. يلا ابلع لوحدك هسه.
Don't leave me.
راحت لسي. نحط الجاكيت. يلا ما ظل شيء، ظل بس الحذاء وانتو بكرامة والعيون وخلاص تصير لسي، تصير هذه بيتي. صار الدنيا ظلمة كأنها هوا. بيتي
Elizabeth,
في صوت.
is that you? Are you upstairs?
upstairs.
Betty, I'm coming.
جايك.
I knew you were here. Wait there. I'm on my way.
هنا في واحد.
Betty, are you in there? Open the door. I'm coming in. Stand away from the door.
اقي لك عاش، باقي لها ضربة واحدة. لا طلع الطير مو بيتي. ان شاء الله دخلنا الغرفة هذه، ما دخلتها من قبل. ها؟
Betty? No. no. Oh, thank you.
طلعت مو بيتي.
Thank you. I thought it was
ليتها
you,
عايشة هاي.
but who?
طاحين ماريو. أنا اسمها. لك شنو هاي؟ لا تقولوا لي انتحرت.
It's from Johann, addressed to his wife. Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I've kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death.
هي بدأت تخوف.
I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. And I was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
بس يوهان كره يعترف عن أخوه. وعن اللي قتل هذه روث.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor. It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... a signpost. A breadcrumb. You followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine. You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
اوكي. لازم نروح الماين هسه، على المنجم. ظاهر هي بيتي هذه اخته شكلها مثله تحب تحقق وتدور وتسوي، فكانت تحقق بهذه الجرائم اللي تصير، فهي الظاهر هي تمشي واحنا نمشي وراها. ما ادري، هذا تحليلاتي يعني، جاي الف انا. هاي تكتب الأشياء اللي تصير. أوغست 9 1923، اليوم 9 من شهر 8 1923 و 10. طيب وين 11 12 13 14 15 16؟ كانت تكتب كل يوم، صارت تطفر. شوف إذا في إشي مهم. هاي سبتمبر شهر 9. هي المشكلة كانت الظاهر بين يوهان هذا وفريدريك. يوم 18/9 she has left us. راحت روث ماتت. I cannot believe it was Simon doing. يقول أنا ما كنت أصدق إنه سايمون اللي سواها. he too is now gone. هم الاثنين ماتوا، روث وسايمون، يعني مو هو اللي قتلها. أعزف لكم معزوفة الوحدة والخوف اسمها، الخوف من الوحدة. هاي اسمها الخوف من الوحدة، ما راح اسميها المقطع. هذا منو؟ شبه ابو خليل صح؟ احنا هسه لازم نطلع ننزل ونروح على المنجم.
So where is Frederick's farm? The gate. Frederick's warning. The path leads to his farm. The farm is on the way to the mine, isn't that so, Betty? Are you still at the farm?
راح نروح المزرعة،
All the way to the mine.
ما راح نروح المنجم.
I need to see what you saw. Follow your story. The red thread you left for me. I'm on my way, Betty.
أنا في طريقي يا بيتي. والله الإغراب هذا.
Led you to this place. All these fragments. You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty?
صار الضباب ما أشوف.
So,
هذا
we
ثلج؟
know. Johann and Frederick are partners, and on good terms. Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out.
يقول في شيء صار بالمنجم أكيد.
20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Frederick. Was this your doing, Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
هذا يوهان حرق مزرعة أخوه فريدريك وسواها بالأرض، بس ليش الخلاف بينهم ما أدري. الظاهر صار في إشي، هو حسب ما يقول طبعا صار في إشي بالمنجم وخلاهم يقلبون على بعض، يختلفون. معقولة يمكن حصلوا، أنا أقول لكم هم عندهم منجم صح؟ ما أشوف، طيب ما أشوف، أتوقع حصلوا هذا الكنز الفايكنج. واختلفوا بعدين على التقسيم الفلوس والكنوز هذه، وواحد قتل الثاني. هذا سايمون. هسه سايمون ابن فريدريك، وروث بنت يوهان.
Simon here and not at the cemetery? If the village blamed him for Ruth's death.
كلام مستر رضا وينك؟
Really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figure this out in no time.
مارغريت من هذه؟ فريتلاند؟ هذه زوجته، زوجة شو اسمه فريدريك. فريتلاند مايننج كومباني. هذا المكتب للمنجم. اي والله يا مستر العرب. مقفل حبيبي. والله خايف يطلع لي هسه جني. المشكلة وين؟ ما عندي شي، لا سلاح لا شي دافع عن نفسي بيه. هو لو طلع لي جني راح السلاح يفيد يعني؟ شو لا.
Betty? Are you here, Betty? Betty! Elizabeth!
Elizabeth.
Betty, where are you? Betty? Are you here, Betty?
لا ما فوت. هذه المزرعة. وين اروح؟ لا ظلمة ظلمة الدنيا، ما اشوف كل شيء ما اشوف. أظن لازم أرجع. أها خزنة.
What do you reckon, Betty?
سايمون بيرثدي. ممكن نجرب.
Simon's birthday.
عيد ميلاد سايمون نشوف نجرب. فتحت لك عاش. هكر.
Another Viking artifact, Betty.
فايكنج. صدقوني يا اخوان الظاهر ان هم حصلوا كنز الفايكنج هذا ولا يقدر بثمن فلوس يعني، فاختلفوا يوهان وش اسمه هذا فريدريك. واحد قتل ابن الثاني شكله، بعدين واحد قتل الثاني.
We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon.
جيب هذا جيب.
Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery.
مفتاح. هذا مفتاح شو اسمه عرفته.
Mining company. This must be for that locked shed.
مفتاح البيت هسه هذا المكتب.
You went to the mine. I hope our guardian angel watched over you. All right, Betty. So what happens next? Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
شفت شلون؟ اكتشفوا شغلة بالماين بالمنجم. اوكي. وخلوها سر بينهم. ظلهم ساكتين. والظاهر شيء خطير يعني. بعد فترة ماتوا 3 أشخاص بالمنجم. فاضطرت الحكومة تقفل المنجم هذا. طبعا هسه واحد يسأل يقول بيتي اخت هذا الشخص ايش جابها هنا؟ بيتي يا اخوان اللي هي اليزابيث كانت تشتغل بيبي سيتر، يعني مربية اطفال للبنت روث. معقولة هذا مكتب؟
Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine.
حلو. بعدين روث عرفت بالسر.
The truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
حلو.
So, 20 years pass. The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor.
طيب بعدين ايش صار؟ روث البنت الصغيرة هذه راحت على الماين وكشفت السر وماتت. بعدها بيوم مات سايمون. مات طبعا مقتول. نحاول نربط الأحداث في بعض. شنو هذا السر اللي عرفته وماتت من وراه؟ وبعدها بيوم مات سايمون. وانا وين رايح؟
It's a catalyst.
Catalyst.
Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die.
حلو.
From disease,
وتصعدت الأمور.
despair, suicides, murder.
تصعدت الأمور كثير ناس ماتوا من المرض، سواء مرض أو انتحار. وين اروح؟ ليش طلعني هنا انا اصلا؟ لازم نكتشف السر اللي بالمنجم. اظن احنا رايحين على المنجم هسه. ليش خلى الناس تموت؟ شايفين؟ يقول كل هذا بسبب المنجم. الاشياء اللي حصلوها هناك بسبب الاشي اللي شافوه اكتشفوه هناك. هذه هي اللعنة الحقيقية لهذه المدينة، جرافيك. انهم اهل القرية اكتشفوا شغلة بالمنجم وصارت عندهم لعنة عليهم. اوه هذا راس الطفل، الش اسمه اللعابة.
Something spooked her, and then she ran all the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
أحمد الرباعي حبيبي أنت من الخير. دخلنا الكهف يا أخوان، راح نكتشف السر. شو اللي خلاهم يموتون أو يقتلون بعض أو ينتحرون؟ طبعا أنا مو شايف. هاي فايكنج. هذا اللي صار اللي اكتشفوه ذا بيتي. اوه هاي بيتي.
Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless you left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
هاي بيتي تركتها هنا يمكن. دير بالك يطلع يعضك، دير بالك. بو لك لا راح يوقع السقف. كذا اخوي عامر اركض. ها؟
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward? Where are you?
جايك.
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
حصلناها بيتي، حصلناها يا اخوان. جاي يا بيض.
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
بقول لك والله جاي.
I'm here, Betty. It's Edward. It's me.
Edward, please. Hurry.
I'm coming, Betty.
قول لي ارجوك اسرع اسرع.
I can hear you. Hold on. I'm almost there.
Edward.
I'm almost there.
جايك والله.
Stay put, Betty. I'm coming for you.
انت وين؟ بعرعر وين انت؟
Just stay put. Betty?
ما ادري وين الطريق. شنو هذا التيس؟ من غير احصل الطريق يا بيتي. حصلته. بالبيت هذه.
Elizabeth?
جايك والله جايك.
Edward, is that you? I'm in here.
You're here. You're inside the house.
مو هنا يا بيض، جوا.
Isn't that right, Betty? You're finally here. Elizabeth, there you are. Finally.
ها؟
You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried.
تهبل؟
I Look. Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
شنو؟
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond.
طلعت ميتة من 30 سنة.
And you found her. You were just 11. You carried her to your mother. And your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her. The echo of her. But never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry. It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
طيب. اليوم السادس. طيب بيتي يعني طلعت ميتة وهي صغيرة أصلا وهي طفلة من 30 سنة.
Goodbye, Betty.
Goodbye. جود باي جود باي. طب وين تروح جود باي؟
Are you up? Come outside. It's a beautiful day. Had your noodle juice yet?
رجعنا للبيض.
Off the stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human. We have unfinished business.
We do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started. We have an appointment with a ghost.
باقي قصة روث، خلينا نشوفها. شوف شوف
Such
شوف.
an amazing view, isn't it? And the air.
راح ارسمه.
Boy, that sure is something. Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik. Well. Some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No. I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
The letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere. Paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
To find my sister.
But Betty's not... She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts. You're alive.
Fair enough. So what really happened to Ruth?
I believe it was an accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... Was she afraid? What made her run?
Something spooked her.
And she panicked. So she ran here. Why not home? She couldn't go home. Or she didn't want to. She felt safe here. This was her happy place. And then... If only Ruth had wings, like an angel, she could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
Heaven? They're dead. I don't know what that means. Maybe there is more. I can't stop you from hoping. We'll never know what happened to everyone.
هلا حامد هلا
We
حبي.
tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace
هلا
in the
محمد حبيبي
afterlife.
لخصتك وياه.
Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write? A story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world.
لك لا
You can give
صاحي.
them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads.
بس مندمج ويا اللعبة ويا الموسيقى
Is that...
ويا المنظر
Boat? But how?
ويا القارب اللي جانا جديد هذا ما ادري من وين اجى.
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
I don't understand how this can be.
Drougan got tired of sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear. Let's blouse while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back. Meet you at the house.
My goodness. Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day.
طيب قصة روث انه راحت على الماين، على المنجم، والظاهر خافت، في شي خوفها في الماين، طلعت تركض، راحت من فوق الجبل، راحت على المكان اللي تحب تروحه دايما، مكان الهادي اللي كنا جالسين فيه احنا، وتزحلقت ووقعت وماتت. فكانت حادثة موتتها. بعد بيوم سايمون من القهر عليها راح اتوقع انتحر وغرق نفسه.
What a beautiful day.
ضيعت البيت.
Huh, look at that. The ground's finally dried up.
جميلة جميلة جدا المنطقة هذه، من أروع المناطق اللي ممكن واحد يعيش فيها. لا فيها سيارات ولا عمارات ولا إزعاج.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things. I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
للذكرى واخذها وياي. باي بيتي باي.
Come on, let's go. Row, Teddy, row.
ما أخذتها إيه،
The water's
خلص
still
ما طلعت وهم.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
للأسف راح نترك هذا المكان الجميل.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
هو الظاهر انه مريض، ما ادري في حالته، حتى هذه ترى خيال البنت، هو يمكن من عنده انفصام بالشخصية، شكله يتهيأ له اشخاص واشياء. أحمد الباشا حبيبي. وخلصت اللعبة. أذكر أني لعبت مثل هذه الألعاب كثير. جميلة الصراحة، أنا أعتبرها من الألعاب الرائعة جدا. لأنه تطلعك من مود الألعاب الثانية اللي تلعبها دايما. طبيعة، الأصوات، القصة، حتى لو كانت شوي القصة يعني خربطة شوي، لكن كانوا القصة كلها تدور حول هذا الشخص إدوارد. طبعا هو الشخص هذا ما بيآمن بشيء، شخص على أساس هو يقول عن نفسه إن يآمن بالعلم. وحيد، فكون شخصيات وهمية مثل هذه ليسي. وحتى أخته اللي راح يشوفها هو بالحقيقة أصلا ميتة أخته وهي صغيرة، وهي طفلة، كان قبل 30 سنة، لكن راح حتى يتعرف على قصص اللي موجودين بالقرية والأحداث اللي صارت بالقرية. فاحنا فعليا دورنا وشفنا القصة اللي صارت في القرية لروث وسايمون وفريدريك ويوهان أكثر من ما دورنا على بيتي. لعبة كانت جدا جدا ريلاكس، مناظر فيها حلوة تخلي الواحد ينعس. صوت المي، ألم وذكريات وحنين لك عاش يا الباشا. جاي تغني له؟ لا. ايش رايكم باللعبة؟ مع انه تختيمها ما كان طويل جدا يعني، كانت سريعة. اتوقع لها اكثر من نهاية. تكيفت على لوسي؟ كرياتيف يوروب ميديا. محمود العزام نور حبيبي. هذه الموسيقى شيخة خاصة باللعبة، بس تقدرين تحصليها موجودة على اليوتيوب، تكتبين دراوجن ساوند تراك. رعب دقيقة. أي لعبة حلوة غير الحزن. الحزن حزن ورانا. طيب هذه خلصت، نسوي لها ستوب. في ألعاب عندي والله. في عندي ألعاب. هذه اللعبة البيض ما اشتغلت. راست 7 days to die. Can exile. تستهبل.
Hello, Wanderer. I can see you're still a little nervous. Although your data has been uploaded.
لا. طيب يا اخوان، King of Elysium Harassed Shadow of the Tomb Raider. والله في ألعاب. شوف لكم لعبة حلوة إن شاء الله نبثها بكرة. عندي توم برايدر مع التحديث الجديد. احتمال انزل ريزنت ايفل 7 حلوة، او انزل ريزنت ايفل 0. نشوف. عندي ريزنت ايفل 0، عندي هذول ما نزلتهم لكن انزلهم. وينها مجموعات ريزنت ايفل؟ وينهم هذه؟ ريزنت ايفل بايو هازارد اتش دي ريماسترد، وبعدين عندي هذه 0 نفس الاشي ريماسترد، 2 ريزنت ايفل 6 ريزنت ايفل 7 نلعبها. وشوف لكم إذا في لعبة حربية بعد. لا شنو الفجر؟ ما أنا ما توقعت صراحة إنه تخلص اللعبة بهذه السرعة، نكون صريحين يعني سوا. صراحة أنا ما توقعت تخلص، توقعت أطول، إنه تمد لها بعد ساعة للوحدة 2. فخلصت بسرعة، مو محضر لعبة ثانية. لعبة الله، لعبة اونلاين حربية شنية؟ ثامنيل 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 ثامنيل. راحت خلاص، هذه خلصناها. شنو؟ حربية شو اسمها؟ دقيقة، وين هذا البيض؟ شغل تنسنت. ثواني معدودة يا اخوان. ماي جيمز اوكي. لعبة يا اخوان حلوة، بس يمكن ما تحبون الجرافيك، انا اكيف عليها. حلوة اللعبة، قصتها جميلة جدا. سكرفايس، تضحية. هذه يكون عنده ابن صغير وعندهم بالقرية مثل الطقوس، فتضحي بابنها الطفل الصغير، بعدين تكتشف انه يروح مكان ثاني، جايين ياخذوه على مكان ثاني ونروح ندور عليه. حتى صوت ابنها يبكي. هذا الولد ظل تبكي عليه. جميلة اللعبة ترى. شكرا لجهودكم الجبارة. حلوة هاي اللعبة. دقيقة خلينا نشوف والله هذه. اوكي جميل. كونفيرم. أكيد مأخوذ. أوه
Hello, although your data has been uploaded to the database, I see you're experienced. Virtual connection complete. Hey, are you okay? Let's move around a bit if you're feeling up for it. Swipe the screen to the right to adjust your view. Try looking around a bit. Good job. Now let's try aiming at the marked location with the crosshair in the center of your screen. It seems like you're already used to turning around.
هذه لعبة. دقيقة بس وين راح تشات؟ الو.
Now let's have a walk around and stretch our legs a little. Drag the joy.
ما قلنا لكم نعرف نلعب. شنو هاي؟ ايش قد بيض؟
Keep moving. Try to move while adjusting your view.
الآباء المعذبون يمكن بكرة ألعبها. لعبة حلوة ترى. هذه مثل ببجي يا أخوان، مثل ببجي موبايل.
Let's pick up some rifle ammo and try it out. You've now got the hang of basic weapon collection controls, making you capable of engaging in combat. Now let's try firing a weapon. Slide the right side of the screen and aim at the enemy. Great! You're a natural. Along with manual fire, you can also use auto fire to help you in battle. I've enabled auto fire. All you need to do. Now let's use auto fire again.
وين راح؟ هو تدريب. نزلوها اللعبة ترى حلوة. اسمها سايبر. سايبر هانتر. موجودة على الايفون والاندرويد.
See? The shield wall can provide us with some basic cover.
هذا بس فيديو
Wanderers
تعليمي.
will get injured in the heat of battle. It's a fact of life. You can use meds to recover your HP. Now try these bandages. They can restore a small amount of health. And it wouldn't hurt to find cover while you're healing. Use a med pack and try moving around as you use it.
اي خلصيني.
Congratulations! You've successfully completed the tutorial. Now let's confirm a few final settings. After experiencing both firing mode, which button mode best suits you?
عادي.
Setup complete. You can make changes in settings at any time. Now let's try out a battle against some bots.
لك عاش. ناخذ فور 3 2 1. شاينينج ستار. اوكي جاي افجركم هسه. بعد فيها فولو. بس خلينا نجرب لنا اللعبة هذه جيم واحد. شوف شو وضعها. اكو واحد هنا كنا هوا. اركض اخوي عامر راح يشيلني بسرعة. كأنه الصوت ماكو صوت. اوكي ياخذ اوتو ممتاز. هذا سلاح وطلق. هذا درع قدامي. لا كفلش وجهك. كان يتعلم على لعبة. لا قتل صاحبي. راح تندم. ابلع. ليش تقتل صاحبي؟ بسرعة ناخذ هذا السلاح. ناخذ طلقة. ممتاز. Thank you very much. قنابل. شلون احدد؟ بالكيو. وياك انا وياك. ترى وياك يا نوب. السيارات فيها حلوة. لك راح اموت يا ابيض. واحد قدامنا. لا صفحتك. شنو هذا مات؟ بلع والله. أوه سلاح قوي عنده، ما راح ناخذه. الزون وين؟ احنا بالزون. ها واحد شغل سيارة. لا هذا صاحبي. تبلع والله. والله تبلع. نهيل ناخذ اغراضه. ريد دوت اس ام جي. عشان ريد دوت. هذا الجيم لنا يا اخوان. الى ساعة يطلع بالسيارة يا نوب. هذا شنو؟ على الموبايل احلى، جرافيك احلى، ما ادري والله. يمكن من هنا اسوي لي جرافيك بيست. طيب اتش دي. ما اقدر اغير فيها. انسين. لك ليش؟ في طلق هنا. في رمي رمي. نروح نشيلهم بسرعة. شفتك سمير. شلون بلع هو بالمطار؟ هذه شنو هذه؟ ماكشي. شجرة فكرتها واحد. اللعبة مو بس بدون ريكويل، فيها اوتو فاير. يعني بس نخلي المؤشر عليه العيان، النيشان هو يطلق لوحده، او تشيل الاوتو فاير ويطلق بالماوس او بالموبايل. يا اما يطلق بالضغط او اوتو. هذا وين الزون؟ ماشي انا قريب. صحيح انا مو عندي هذه، ليش ما اطلع؟ شنو هاي؟ خشينا. يدروب. على دروب. ثانك يو. ماخذين على دروب. اي هذا لا اصبر. شفتك يا بيض. خسي تقتلني. راح اخذ هيل منه. تجيب سكوب 4 وهيل. متكت. لا ما احتاجه، عندي سنايبر وش اسمه تسكوب 4 والله ما احتاجه. لا قضاء اللي برا الزون. رقم 2 عايش ممتاز. ورقم 4 1.1 ميت. رقم 2 باقي شوي بهلثة ويموت. برا الزون اظن راح يموت. اسم اللعبة سايبر هانتر. سايبر هانتر. CYBER هانتر. HUNTER. أربعين طلقة صار ياخذ. مش الزون مش الزون. ما احتاج. now or never. لا ناو يا عمي ليش؟ باقي 9 عايشين. صاحبي موجود عايش، هيا لنفسه. والله كفو. مشكلة. اها هذا الكلام الصح. تعال اركبي البيض. طلعت بيضة. اركبي. عاش تركب ورا. اكو دروب قدامنا. سيارة. لا تدعسني بالسيارة. شيلي شيلي. هذه هم غبية. ما توقعت فيها دعس بالسيارة. جيب هدية جيب. الحلو فيها شغلة حلوة انه الشخصية تقدر تسوي فيها كملامح. طبعا مو شغالة عندي لانه على الكمبيوتر مشغلها، لكن على الموبايل تقدر تغير فيها اشياء. كل شيء حتى مكياج تسوي لها كل شيء. حتى فيها عربي، ناس عربي يلعبوها. شنقلعي. هذا ايش قد بيض لما يعلق. صباح النور والإحساس والطيبة. طيب يا أخوان وصلنا لنهاية البث. بكرة بإذن الله يكون في بث ببجي، وبعدها نلعب لعبة ثانية. أتوقع راح نلعب الآباء المعذبون إن شاء الله. هذا راح تكون لعبتنا لغدا. نختمها. لا اسمها سايبر مو سايدر. سايبر هانتر. على الموبايل جميلة كجرافيك وكحركة وككل شيء جميلة، لكن على الكمبيوتر لسه تحتاج تعديلات كثير. فاشوفكم على خير وتصبحون على خير فعليا، لأنه صارت الساعة 1 تقريبا، 12 ونص راح تصير. بكرة بإذن الله راح يكون في بث ببجي، ما أدري هل هو من 7 أو من 6. راح أحاول يكون من 6 ل9 فقط حتى نقدر نلعب لعبة ثانية. عندي نزلت توم برايدر، ممكن ألعب توم برايدر أوكي، وممكن ألعب الآباء المعذبون، أو ممكن ألعب ريزنت إيفل. فبكرة نشوف بإذن الله. أشوفكم على خير ومنورين حبايبي، وشكرا لسهركم وحضوركم البث. اللي ما اشترك يشترك طبعا ويفعل الجرس، وتصبحون على خير. سلام حبايبي.
Men bäst i